Wallace Stevens once said, "Human nature is like water. It takes the shape of its container." The same principle can be applied to humans. Just as you can persuade anyone as you want, similarly, you can place water in any container. You can positively use persuasion to make someone love you intensely. Robert Greene delved deeply into the study of persuasion and seduction. In this video, I'll reveal 7 brutal, dark psychological tactics you can implement to persuade anyone. However, please refrain from using any of these tactics to harm anyone. Use them positively. Number 1. Use scarcity to increase desire. Naturally, people place higher value on things that are less available. This concept can be used in love and relationships as well. By making your time and attention somewhat scarce, you can create a sense of urgency and increase your perceived value. The key is balance. Ensure you are genuinely investing time and effort in your pursuits, whether it's your career, hobbies, or personal growth. This not only enriches your life but also naturally limits your availability, making the time you do offer more precious. Be fully present and engaged when you're with her, making those moments truly count. Then, when you're apart, focus on your own interests, commitments, and goals. This approach maintains your individuality and attractiveness, leaving her looking forward to your next meeting. By integrating scarcity into your interactions, you're not playing hard to get. You're simply living a fulfilling life that anyone would be drawn to be a part of. This strategy enhances your appeal and makes your presence a sought-after commodity in her eyes. Number 2. Apply the foot in the door technique. Start small, then go big. This method is like planting a tiny seed and watching it grow into a big tree. When we say yes to something small, our brain thinks, "I'm the kind of person who says yes to this person." So later on, when a bigger request comes, our brain wants to stay consistent and keep saying yes. For example, if you ask someone if they like ice cream, which is an easy question to answer, they say yes. Later, you might ask if they want to go get ice cream with you, a bigger request. Because they already said yes to you once, they're more likely to say yes again. This method works with human nature, making it easier for people to keep saying yes and helping your relationship grow in a friendly and easygoing way. Number 3. Become mysterious. Humans are wired to be curious and fascinated by the unknown. When you create a bit of mystery, you can play with anyone's innate curiosity and make them very interested in you. Don't tell her everything about yourself all at once. Let her gradually uncover the depths of your personality and life story. When she feels like she's gradually peeling back the layers, it keeps the relationship dynamic and engaging. Keep a bit of mystery about yourself, letting her discover more about you over time like a puzzle she's putting together. It'll make her more invested in you and keep the spark alive in your relationship. Number 4. Master the push-pull technique. Mix things up to keep her keen. Sometimes give her too much priority and attention, making her feel super special. This is called a push. Then, switch it up and focus on your own pursuits, like working hard, earning money, going to the gym, studying, and achieving goals. When you push, she feels wanted, so when you pull back, it stirs things up because we all chase after things that seem just a bit out of reach. Keep her on her toes with this push-pull vibe, showing her you're your own guy with cool stuff happening, making you even more of a catch. Number 5. Create a triangle of desire. Let her know you're not just a simple man, you have value. Subtly mention that others find you interesting or attractive. If she gets the vibe that others are into you, it naturally bumps up your appeal. It's more about giving her a little warning and showing her that she's with someone who's got it going on. Sprinkle in hints that show you're well-liked, reminding her she's with someone worth her time. Number 6. Make her feel like she's the only one. When you're together, give her your full attention. Make her feel like she's your top priority. Listen closely to what she's talking about. Remember the little details and show her that you really get her. Everyone wants to feel special, like they're the main character in someone's story. When you make her feel like she's the most important person in the room, It strengthens your connection and makes her value the time she spends with you even more. Number 7. Employ mirroring and matching. This subtle yet powerful psychological strategy involves subtly copying the body language, speech patterns, or attitudes of the person you're interacting with. When done correctly, it can make the other person feel more comfortable and understood, leading to a stronger bond. Start with body language, then match her speech tempo and volume. This alignment in communication style will create a sense of harmony and comfort between the two of you. Mirroring and matching are techniques rooted in the idea that people naturally feel more comfortable and connected with others who exhibit similar behavior to their own. It's a subtle way of building rapport and establishing a sense of mutual understanding. Here's how it works. Body language. Begin by observing the other person's body language. Pay attention to their posture, gestures, facial expressions, and overall demeanor. Then, subtly mimic these nonverbal cues. For example, if they're sitting with their legs crossed, you might also cross your legs. If they lean forward when speaking, you can do the same. Mirroring their body language sends a subconscious signal that you're on the same wavelength, which can foster a sense of trust and rapport. Speech patterns. In addition to mirroring body language, you can also match the other person's speech patterns. This includes aspects such as their tone of voice, speaking speed, volume, and even the types of words they use. If they speak softly and slowly, you might adjust your own voice to a similar tempo. If they use casual language or formal language, you can adapt accordingly. Matching their speech patterns helps create a sense of alignment and understanding in communication. By mirroring and matching the other person's behavior, you're essentially creating a subtle echo of their actions and words. This mirroring process can foster feelings of familiarity and connection because it subconsciously signals that you're attuned to their preferences and mindset. However, it's important to note that mirroring and matching should be done subtly and authentically. If it's done too obviously or insincerely, it can come across as manipulative or inauthentic. The goal is to establish genuine rapport and connection, not to manipulate or deceive the other person. Overall, mirroring and matching can be powerful tools for building rapport, fostering understanding, and strengthening interpersonal connections. When used with sincerity and sensitivity, they can enhance communication and create more harmonious relationships. Before ending the video, I'd like to hear your opinion on persuasion and seduction, or you can share your own story in the comments. I'll read each of your comments and share the most inspiring ones on our channel. And if you want to level up and hear more unfiltered words of Stoicism time-tested, hit the subscribe button.